he just started.
Oh, I forgot the computer.
Uh-oh.
Okay. You talk to them while I get that.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our live. Nick has to run and grab the computer because he forgot. And I am gluing stuff.
What are you gluing? The last batch of red bridal? No way.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm doing, these are a bunch of zippers. I am doing the last of the red bridal orders. And just a bunch of mini Lunas and Lunas that hopefully we can get out the door very shortly. Track there. We had a really nice day yesterday. Yesterday was the first day Wes was officially out of school.
We need to get a live stream tablet
We know.
for questions.
Okay.
It's not gonna talk to anyone.
I'm doing my best.
Come on. Talk to them. That's what they're here for.
Is it? They just really want to talk to me about something.
That's why they're here. They're not here for me.
Yeah, so we had a really nice day yesterday. Went to the beach for the day. Just a little celebration of Wes making it through kindergarten, I guess. And now we're back at it.
Got it.
Getting it done. Getting your orders out the door.
We're kind of in like the 8-week period as far as
Wait times?
weighty weights go. I don't know.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know, but someone's trying to work and take up all table space, so.
Listen.
Ooh, there we go.
Just trying to get stuff done.
Just trying to work. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Hello, hello, hello from PH. Philippines?
Philadelphia? Maybe Philippines.
Just finished your leather tutorial on Domestica. Awesome.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Hope we didn't confuse you. Husband and wife team here too. Y'all rock.
Oh, cool.
Found you guys here. Oh, cool. What do you use for linings? So most bags aren't lined. We have a milled collection that's lined with milled
Leather. More leather.
leather. Sorry, got catching up here. Yeah, Philippines. Got it. Cool. Hello from the UK.
Oh,
Hi.
Getting
Getting worldwide.
Oh, worldwide.
How does it feel to be famous basement sewist?
Real good.
Real good. Yeah, so we're excited. We're finishing up the red bridal here, which has been, when did we launch that? April?
It feels like forever.
We've been doing it for a long time. So we definitely appreciate you guys and your patience.
Yes, very much.
Getting these out the door. I meant your inner lining. So yeah, we line with leather too. For the milled collection. The regular bridal bags, they're unlined. So they are finished and smooth on the back, but they aren't lined with anything like a fabric.
Right.
It's just leather.
Yeah, like the backside of our leather is finished and dyed. It's nice and smooth. It's not rough or pilly. So for all of our bridal bags, like this one, this is going to be the inside of the bag. For the milled bags, it's just the top side of the leather on the inside. It's lined as well.
Is this lined?
I can't see. Yeah, that's lined.
Just as an example.
Yeah. Fully lined and more of the same leather. We don't do fabric linings.
No. So we're doing our first summer launch.
Yes.
This year.
We typically don't do
We never
don't do
have.
much in the summertime because it tends to be a slower time of year for us. But just with the way things have been going and kind of working through all the red and it just the timing wise for the new color that we're going to be dropping as well as the new bag we're going to be dropping, it just made sense to do it this summer. So lucky you guys.
Yeah, pretty much. So that being said, we have picked out the designs that are going to be cerulean, which is the blue color, the new blue color. And I did secretly post a blog post with a schedule. Kind
Do you
of
want me
like,
to grab the mini variant in blue?
oh yeah. So there's a blog post up on our site that has the schedule and kind of what you can expect, because it will be a little bit different because this blue is made for us. The timing might be a little bit longer than normal because we can't just reorder whenever. So our goal is we have a shot coming in of leather coming in when we start, and then when we finish the pre-orders, we'll order again to fill the gaps. So hopefully we have enough leather to get to the midway point before, or 3/4 of the way point, basically.
Yeah.
Before we have to order again.
Right.
So.
Yep.
It's just a little trickier, but
yeah. But
we
isn't
have
that
it
worth it?
scheduled and planned, so it hopefully won't cause problems.
Yeah. That is the plan.
That's the plan.
So, yeah. So this is what leather do you
Hold on,
use?
there's more questions.
Oh, sorry.
Where do you get your tools and equipment? So we get them from all over the place.
Yeah.
We use KS blade punches for hand stitching. Palo Santo edge bevelers.
Yep.
We have a Cobra Class 26 machine and a burnisher from them. We have
And
a
the
Weaver press and a Weaver
rivet
setter
and a buckle guy rivet setter.
And a buckle guide rivet setter. As we just look around the room and
I
say
know, I'm
stuff.
like, what else? Yeah,
hardware from Buckle Guy.
Yeah. And all
Leather
our leathers
from
from
Wicket
Wicket
and
and
Craig.
Craig. In our home state of Pennsylvania. Yeah.
But yeah, there's now more than, like when we started, I feel like it was like the beginning of when companies were starting to take it more seriously for the maker.
I agree.
And now there's a ton of options out there for anyone looking for equipment.
Yeah.
And even like hand tools especially.
Yeah.
Sorry, you're going to say something.
Oh, I was just going to say this is the cerulean that we're talking about.
That's blue.
So this is the blue that's coming this summer. And when will they be able to start ordering it?
So it starts with the Boda bag, which is this design.
This
which
is
is
our
a new
new
design.
Ta-da! It's a really fun crossbody /
Zipper.
shoulder bag. Zipper closure. The strap is incredibly adjustable.
Spins.
There's 2 buckles inside of the bag that are really easy to move, just like you would a belt, to make the strap either pretty short, like a shoulder bag, or quite long, like a crossbody strap. Long, it'd be a very long crossbody on me if I made it all the way to that point. But I am also shorter, so a taller person it would be great for. But yeah, so it's very adjustable. It kind of fits all of like the key things you want to have in there. So like a small wallet, like our Betty wallet fits in there without problem. Sunglasses, keys, phone, all of the essentials. That's the word I was looking for, essentials. The only thing we can't fit in there is our Sally wallet, which is like our bigger long wallet. It just, the shape doesn't allow it to fit in there. But everything else that I typically would carry, I can, a snack, can easily throw in there. It's also really comfortable to wear. It can be worn, across the body, on your shoulder, short, long, however you really want to wear it. So we're excited to launch that.
And that starts with the cerulean and all the other colors. So that one will launch with every color except for burgundy, which isn't out yet.
Yeah. So July 1st, right?
July 1st.
July 1st, you'll be able to order that bag and all of the colors that we typically offer, including the new cerulean color. Then once that's over, we're going to start the pre-order, right?
Well, that kicks off the cerulean pre-order. So then the other designs are the weeks. Each week will be a different design.
The following weeks will be, each week will be a new design.
Or 2.
In cerulean.
I think we picked 8 total, which we think makes the most sense. And then when it all comes back later, they'll all be available.
Yeah, all designs look like so.
Not to be more confusing, I think we're doing milled at the same time. So if you want a cerulean milled bag, you can do that. And we're also adding English tan milled, which is this color.
Yeah, but it'll be milled.
But it will be the milled variety, like so.
So, and it'll also be fully lined.
A lot of info.
Lots.
There's your sound. So that's some things happening.
Just a little bit of stuff going on.
We got our custom edge paint for the burgundy.
Oh yeah, that came in
So
the mail the other day,
we
and
tested
it looks great.
It looks awesome.
Yeah,
so
one coat, and we were like,
super
yes,
pumped.
Perfect.
You never know, because sometimes like the color on the edge is really important, and
it really
sometimes
is. It can
if
change
you
a
match
bag.
the leather color, it doesn't work. So you need to like brighten it up or dull it down.
Yep.
But this worked out really well and easy, so we're grateful for that.
Yeah, super happy.
What leather? Oh, we answered that. What leather do you use? Sorry, I'm like going through this. Will you be doing a milled Boda bag? Yes. Good question.
There you go. Yes, we will. I haven't. I think Nick's cut a bunch of them out for me to do.
I
just haven't gotten
to
to them yet.
cut out.
Okay.
Palo Santo are amazing. Thank you for recommending them. So much sharper than other bevelers.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I won't name the brand I used to use, but it was like one of the first ones we bought, so you can imagine where I may have bought that from. And I would look forward to the burnishing part, which is hilarious because no one really loves burnishing. But it was because I got to stick my finger in cold water to like add water to the edge of the leather to burnish it, because my hand would hurt so much after beveling with the unnamed brand.
The unnamed brand. So
but
we use Palo Santo now,
yes.
and
they're
awesome.
I think I was doing a live when these blades came, and I was like, oh, let's open it up and test it out live. And I did like the littlest bit, and I just started cracking up because it's Daniel? Like a hot knife through butter, beveling an edge. It's crazy.
Do you teach classes? So we have a class available
yes.
through Domestika, which is a platform for like creative learning, basically.
They have all kinds of classes, photography, illustration, all kinds of stuff.
So 2 years ago?
You're asking me to remember
Sometime
that.
in one August ago, we filmed in Spain, yes. and they put it all together for us.
Yeah.
And it's on there.
A lot of you have taken it, and we've gotten some great feedback. And we show you how to make a bag from scratch, start to finish. We go into a lot of like in-depth background about us and like kind of where we got started and all that sort of thing. And yeah.
Do you send them back for sharpening, meaning the Palo Santo edge bevelers? So it's funny, I tried to do that, and they were requesting a customs code that I couldn't figure out how to get. So the answer to that is no. We sent them to a good friend of ours who has a blade sharpening problem. And he is incredible at sharpening blades.
Yes.
And he did those for us.
So he just did that for us. We just got this in the mail the other day, actually.
So we ordered, I think we have 6 total blades that you can change from the handle. We got them from District Leather Supply. I think they're like $50 a blade versus buying the whole thing brand new, and then you can change them out. Because we hadn't figured out quite how to do that, how to sharpen them yet. So.
Yeah, but we knew originally we thought, oh, we'll just send them back to get them sharpened and just have like at least 2 to 3 sets so that we kind of could always have them shading out and always have a sharp edge.
And it might just be something I'm not familiar with. Like we ship things international, we get things
all
international
the time.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I was not sure how to get this number for them. So if we figure that out, maybe.
Yeah, or if anybody has done it
before. I've heard good things about it. But I think it's like a
just let us know.
new piece of information you need for their customs. The Voldemort of leather working companies. Yes, it was awesome. What about online classes? So yeah, this is an online digital class that we
it's all online.
And that was a lot of fun.
Yep. And there's like a forum where like, so if you have any questions or anything while you're working through the class, like we will answer you and all that good stuff.
You were more relaxed here than in Domestika. Yeah, so we had to like say, not necessarily lines, but like we had to say lines. And it got stressful because like
there was a script.
you have a bunch of cameras looking at you and people, and you're just like
Felt a little,
trying to remember what you're doing, and like
and
stuff
not mess it up.
immediately loses, like
The
it leaves
second
my
you
brain.
start to have to like step in front of like a big camera, because like right now
Yeah.
you guys are in front of our phones, like whatever. I'm used to being in front of my phone pretty much all the time. But like the second there's like a real
multiple
camera,
cameras?
yeah, multiple cameras and lights and a set and all this stuff,
Yeah.
it is,
More real.
yeah, you're like, oh God. It's definitely a bit more stressful. We tried to be ourselves as much as humanly
was hard
possible. It's
to do that.
much more difficult than one would have ever thought. I thought we were like, we'll be experts at this because we kind of do this all the time.
There was also like, I don't want to say
It's the
strict, but there was a
Yeah.
pretty solid outline we had to follow, and you don't film in order, so that's a
Right.
little bit confusing too.
Yeah, because you're like, wait, is this going to make sense when they put it together? Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean,
it's-
we wrote the entire outline and script, so,
Yeah, but you do
but
like
you do have to have one.
things out of order, so
Yeah.
you have to like, we know our process, but like
Right.
kind of like working through it in different ways was a new experience.
And just, yeah, we know our process, but you do have to like think that I'm explaining this to someone who may have never done any leather work ever in their
Yeah.
lives before. So you have to really break it down in a way that's like
The most helpful.
Yeah, and super understandable. So sometimes.
And the
that's-
crew there was amazing. So
Oh
like,
my God, they were the
it was
most.
all the awkwardness is purely us, so, or me. It was probably me that made you
It's
uncomfortable. I'm
mostly-
sorry,
That's true.
but yeah. We also got to go to the beach yesterday, so it was
Yes.
nice to get out of the house for a bit.
And oh my God, Wes and I got super sick for each about a
Yeah.
week, I'd say, and finally coming out of that, it was like I don't even know what it was, but it was not a fun one, and I am so grateful to feel better
We
again.
need to figure out when we're going to do some cerulean photos.
I mean, I think as soon, yeah, you're right, because we can kind of start, I guess,
Camera?
technically.
Yeah.
But we need straps.
The domestic, see, I just did it. The domestic course was very good, well worth doing. Thank you.
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you.
Yeah, we tried to, like Leanne said, approach it from how to be the most helpful. And since then, we get our hardware from Buckle Guy. And since then, they've opened up a shop or a partnership with another
Oh, that's
company
right.
that can ship to
In
Europe a
Europe,
lot
yeah.
easier. I'm not remembering the name of it, but it's definitely linked on their site.
I was going to say, if you go to Buckle Guy's
or
site,
if you
you
just
can.
go like Buckle Guy Europe, maybe. I'm sure that'll be easier
It'd be pretty easy to find.
for European peoples. Yeah, so that's what we have going on. Hopefully we'll get some pictures up, and then I'll put another blog post up with some images,
Yeah.
and we'll be
I mean, really,
well into
once camp starts full time, so
next week,
next
Monday.
week, Monday, yeah,
Sure.
we can start to plan that out.
Yeah, this week's a little bit of an off week for us as far as like,
Yeah,
Being
Wes is
efficient.
like between school being over and camp starting.
a
so-
leather store. It's not cheaper though, even with shipping.
Oh,
I mean, I don't know.
weird.
Obviously, we live here, but it might be
That's
more
crazy.
expensive per piece, but it might even out. I don't know, or
Mm.
maybe it doesn't.
That's interesting.
And they probably, I think I looked at it when they first launched. I don't think they carried everything.
I'd imagine it's mostly hardware.
Yeah. But. Okay, I think we caught up. Cool. Yeah, hopefully we'll get these out the door by the end of the week,
Yeah, that was my goal.
and that'll be it for Red Bridal pre-order.
Woohoo! Finally
I'm gonna have
did
to decide if it's coming back or not.
it. Ooh, That's
2025?
that's so crazy to think about.
I know. Well, we plan a year out at
Yeah,
least.
we
so.
do. Kind of have to.
Buckle Guy shipping is actually okay and very fast to the UK, usually 20 pounds. Okay. Yeah, that's not bad, especially.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It probably depends on weight and stuff, because
Yeah.
I know for us when we ship international, it really, country to country can be so different. And then obviously there's value-added tax
Right.
for some countries, which can be a surprise if you don't order international a lot. But cool. What else you got? She's working. She's like trying to get stuff done.
What a weirdo.
What is that?
What does that look like?
Thanks for the questions and interactions.
Yes, that's what this is all about. Yeah, so if you guys have any more questions, please go ahead and ask, because that is what this is all about.
How are you guys? We're good.
We're doing all right.
I feel good.
Just like I said, I'm just so grateful to not be sick. And I'm really grateful, knock on wood somewhere, that Nick didn't get it.
Don't stop trying to jinx me.
I knocked on wood.
She's like, how are you feeling? Are you feeling okay? Are you okay? I'm like, I don't know. Now I'm not sure. He asked me a lot. I've been fine. Gotta put a leather order in. Because we're trying to make one of each color in each design by the end of the year, so we have like a way to show you every bag and every color.
Yes, at all times.
Because we've almost never done that.
We did it when we
tried.
first started and we were able to do shows, but now it's much more difficult to get that done.
Have you named the new bag yet with the top handle? So we haven't.
Oh, this one.
Oh, it's right there.
She doesn't have a name
And I don't
yet.
think anything has like really jumped out of this yet as far as like, this is it.
No, someone said something that made me think of the name Alice, which I kind of liked.
Ellis?
Yeah, but nothing that's like really stuck out yet. Yeah, she's a fun bag.
I like your work. I'm from Guatemala.
Oh,
Welcome.
cool.
Name it the Daniel bag.
Did Daniel say that?
Daniel did say that.
I like it. Did you you brought this bag over here. Did you want to talk about that?
I mean, that was just to show the
Oh,
tan.
okay, the tan color, yeah.
Tan. I'll show it again, why not? Whoa, milled tan. Yeah, you guys love tan and bridal, and for some reason we were like hesitant
to do it in the milled.
To do it in milled, and I don't know, especially mill why. I think we were concerned, because it's kind of orangey, it's like an orange tan, like a London tan.
Yeah, it's a warm tan.
English tan. So we weren't sure if it would come across the way we thought it would, like a sallow color, and it does.
It does.
It just does.
Yeah.
We're wrong.
That's why I try things sometimes.
Yeah.
But.
Because we weren't sure if like our milled customer is the same as our bridal customer.
Right. That
or
was.
Or vice versa.
I forgot about that part.
We'll see. Juggling bags. We should learn how to juggle. So we can juggle the bags. No, don't. But yeah, we're still taking name ideas for this guy or gal.
Yep. If you have any thoughts, let us know.
What's in there?
Cough drops.
Squirrels.
Squirrels, maybe. Who knows what's gotten in there?
Yeah, this is coming out in the fall times.
Yeah, and I'll have a crossbody strap too.
And this is also one thing to note, this is sienna, so we don't carry this color anymore, but we will be carrying a burgundy color, which is similar but different.
Yep, you can grab the burgundy mini Barry. It is very pretty. Yes, there she is.
Looks like this.
Yeah, it's real good. I'm super happy with the burgundy.
Yeah.
It was the right move.
You can see this is a little bit deeper, a little more purpley.
Mm-hmm.
Thelma bag.
That's not bad.
But yeah.
Yeah, I love the burgundy. It's so pretty. It's very like rich feeling. I don't mean like wealthy. I mean like, you know what I mean.
I love your work.
Thank
It's all her. She does it. She does it all.
Except
for juggling bags. She
No,
doesn't
I
She
refuse.
doesn't juggle bags.
Neither do you.
We're working on it.
Are we?
No,
Okay, good.
we're not.
So I don't
We're
really
not
want to work
working
on
on
that.
Looks really nice. Are you using hand stitch? Thelma and Louise are using hand stitching. So on this one, right, just the end
Yeah, the
gusset.
gusset on the side is all hand stitched. Everything else is machine stitched.
When we first started, we tried really hard to get it to mimic as close as we could the feel of hand stitching.
Oh, and the tops are hand stitched right here.
Because we like that quality, and that means our thread's a little bit bigger, and the spacing is matched to our original
Yeah, hand punches.
Hand punches.
Yeah. Pricking irons.
The pricking irons. So there's a lot of leeway in what you can do for the overall feeling and aesthetic of your bag if you really get into all those little details.
All the details.
Like European bags tend to have thinner thread and I think closer stitching. More Western United States style bags have bigger spaces and thicker thread.
Yep.
It's all really interesting.
Yes. Can really change a lot of how it looks.
Thelma and Louise. Looks really nice. Are you using hand stitching?
You just did that?
Yes.
No.
A little bit.
Some. Mostly machine stitched.
Do you guys use linings in your leather bag? Second question.
Second time we get my question. So our milled bags are lined and our bridal bags are unlined, but the backside of our leather is finished. So, and the milled bags are lined with leather, so it's not fabric lining.
Love your bags. Do you use the same thread for hand stitched as the machine?
Yes. Yep. We want everything to match as much as possible. And we use the, what's it called? Dunmore?
Dunmore.
Thread from Buckeye.
Great details on both bags. What sewing machine do you recommend?
Depends on what you want to sew, but if you're making bags, I mean, you definitely want a cylinder arm machine because you need to be able to get in there. And the cylinder arm really helps you to do that. We have a Cobra Class 26. We have 2 of them actually, and they've been fantastic since we got a machine. That's been the best machine I've used. I'd love to get a post bed at some point, but we'll get there one day.
I feel like our IG algorithm's back to normal.
Oh, that's good.
We had a weird month and a half that was
seeing very strange things on there.
Hi guys, I always love watching your work. Just a thought, any plans for man's bag? Or have you tried before? I think for now we're focused on what we're currently doing.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've talked about this before. I think there's just much more room for expression in women's bag design.
Yeah.
So.
Men's stuff tends to kind of be, I mean, there's always room to experiment, but there's definitely more room in women's bags to experiment and
there's a company out there, I believe he does like a fabric and leather combination, Willsboro. He does really beautiful messenger style bags. Loyal Strickland does men's backpacks, or just leather backpacks, I should say. They're more masculine. There's a lot of people out there doing that, and I don't know if we add enough to that conversation in the space to...
Yeah, it's kind of like for the longest time we didn't have wallets because I didn't feel like I had a unique enough idea to want to do a wallet until I finally came up with our Betty wallet and then our Sally wallet. And I was like, okay, these have enough of our DNA that's in our bags applied to the wallets that made them feel like they were saying something and bringing something to the table. And I kind of feel the same way about men's stuff. I'm actually highly influenced by men's fashion. I love men's fashion. I look at a lot of it. But yeah, there's just not as much room. And to be honest with you, too, there's just not as much sales in there as well. I'd
probably
say
not.
In men's bags specifically.
Sadly, you can't buy a Cobra in the UK yet. Last time I looked, not quite ready to buy one yet anyway. It's a clone of a 341 Juki model. So if you look up 341 clone, there should be options.
That's a good idea.
Texo makes one, Juki obviously makes one. It's not a clone.
It's the original.
Cobra, they're all a variation of a certain type and weight class of machine.
Yeah.
So if you are looking for something that can sew between 4 ounces
I'm
and
gonna say that is the other thing I didn't say before.
16, 17, or even a little bit more, that's kind of where we're at. And it also depends on your thread size. So if you want to sew with like 69 thread, that's not for you.
Right.
So it really depends on what you're making, thread, the needle, and
The weight of
The
the
weight.
item that you're working on. Yeah.
so if you call up like a sewing machine company, they should help point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
And then you can do some more like diving into information if you want to figure out what's best for you. But they're always usually really helpful because you're thinking about dropping like $3,000 with them.
Right. So usually they want to help you.
A lady's small backpack would be nice and milled.
We've talked about doing that. Yeah, it may be something that would come down the line eventually.
Do you recommend a leather cleaner or conditioner for your bags for general upkeep? So the bags come ready to wear. I usually recommend conditioning like every 6 months or a year. If you
Depending
notice
on
it
how
getting
often
a
you
little
use
bit
it.
dry,
Yeah.
you can definitely do that. If you want to kickstart the patina process, you can definitely condition it when you first get it.
Right.
And we like a company called Chamberlain's Leather Milk.
Yep. But there's
It's like a
lots.
lotion kind of consistency.
Yeah, there's lots of different kinds. Like they all.
Smith's Leather Balm
I was
is
gonna
like
say
a balm.
Smith's is another
it's
really
like-
good one that a lot of people love. Yeah, it's a balm. Like you like kind of like rub it from a tin.
And I think a good horsehair brush is always good for leather goods. Helps buff out some light
Agreed.
scratches. Let's see, where are we at? Thank you. Yeah, thanks for the questions. I've been liking the Dunmore thread, the Voldemort brand, and Leather Machine Company brands weren't that great. We were using the Leather Machine Company brand for a while, and then we went to, because we wanted different colors, we went to like a no-name brand
Yeah.
for a little bit, and then Buckle Guy came out with Dunmore,
Right.
and that made it an easy switch for us after we tried it.
Yeah. To me, it's been the most consistent.
Yeah.
You can get the colors that I'm looking for most consistently, and I haven't had any issues with like thread breaking and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I do feel like the no-name brand that we use, like a lot of times they would send us the wrong thread color, or maybe
there was,
it
like,
was
no
like an
recourse.
old, yeah,
It was
or
like,
get us
sorry,
like an
bye.
old spool, and like thread does have a shelf life, and if you don't use it within that time frame, it's it becomes more brittle and things like that over time. So
If it dries out or gets dust on it, it's not good for anything. And then it goes through your machine, gets that all gunked up.
right. So yeah, I'm super happy with the Dunmore. Honestly, I wish they had like a few other colors,
Yeah.
or like if we could get like a custom color through them somehow would be really cool. But
That sounds impossible. Greetings from Puerto Rico. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Oops. Dinner time here in Sweden.
Oh,
We'll
fun.
see the replay later. And Andrea is great to deal with at the leather store. Cool. And have Buckle Guy. Okay, so Andrea is a rep there.
Nice.
Good to know.
Enjoy your dinner.
Yeah, enjoy dinner. We're super international today.
For
That's
real.
awesome.
That's fun.
So that's it.
Yeah,
It's
I think-
33 minutes.
Yeah,
So-
we try to keep it to 30 minutes if we can. So yeah.
Any last questions and then we're done?
Yep. And just I'll just reiterate kind of things we said. The main things, we're getting last of the red bridal orders out by the end of this week. Also, Luna bags, if you've ordered a Luna, she's coming. We've got July 1st is our kickoff for the Boda bag, as well
In
as the
this
cerulean color. So be able to get the Boda bag in all our colors, including cerulean. And then the following weeks, we'll have each design that we've chosen to do in our pre-order process for the cerulean available to pre-order on the website. So that's coming July 1st.
And then also the English tan milled will be available as well, which is this color in this texture.
Yep.
And also milled will have, is always lined in leather as well.
Yep.
That was really quick. Thanks for the live stream. Yeah, this one went by fast.
It did.
New bag name, Isabel. Yes, we're still
Something.
taking bag names.
For
Isabel's nice
this one.
for that one.
Yeah, Isabel is nice actually.
This
could
one
see
is
that.
officially the Bota bag, B-O-T-A,
Yep.
after its historical namesake.
Yeah. It's
And
inspired by Bota bags that were like kind of like canteen type bags in Spain.
that's it. Lead
think-
times are 8-9 weeks
I
or
think
so.
you may have missed one.
Jeez, here we go. No, that was a request.
Oh, okay.
I
I
think.
just can't read from this far away.
Get someone to the optometrist.
Ah.
That would be terrible.
Yes, I would.
All right, see you next week.
Yep.
I'm going to try something new where I put this in as a calendar. As I can do it like a week ahead, I think.
Okay.
So I can put this as next week's live stream, which has probably been an option for a long time, but I just found it. So I'll do that
sounds
so you can sign up to be notified or something, I think.
Cool. Yeah.
All right, bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good week and.
Tell them what to do.